Happy Monday. I got something for you. You see if it's reflecting on me? Good morning. Look what I got for you. How about that sunrise? Huh? Let's move this over a little bit so you can see it better. There's a tree and everything. Today is Monday, August 18th. I'm just mesmerized by this. Guys, I'm going to take a picture with my other phone. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my gosh. Trying to find my camera. My hand's shaking before it goes away because you know how fast it goes away. Ah! This is sunrise. August, what I say, 18th, 2025. Look at this sunrise. I'm not sure where you plugged in that extender. Look at that. Holy cow. You guys see that? I mean, let's take a wider view. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. Wow. Look at that sunrise. I'm moving the camera. You're not having a seizure or anything. I'm just letting you see it before it starts to fade away because sometimes it does that. Fades away. But I love the contrast when it goes through the tree. I love that. Good morning, Kelly. Look at that sunrise. It was much brighter. I was tearing up the steps. I was like, oh, I got to get that. I got to get it. So, what do you think about that? Wow. I'm trying. Oh, man, that is so beautiful. Oh, man. Welcome to Sunrise with Sally. I'm Sally D of Sally D's Reality. Oh, I'm just overwhelmed by that sunrise. I mean, holy cow. So beautiful. Man. Thank you for hitting the like button. Good morning, Wake Shoe. Good morning. Look at that sunrise. Oh my goodness. God is really painting this morning. Hi, Andrew. How are you, honey? It is so gorgeous. Hi, Red Shoe. Technical support with travel. Hello, honey. How are ya? I'm going back through the stuff. Silent 89. Nice sunrise. Still got a long time till I see the sunrise for you. Okay. I hope it's just as gorgeous as that. Look at that sunrise. Hello, Rob. I'm excited because the sunrise is so brilliant today, and God has really got his paintbrushes out today. Gorgeous. Not that any of his other work isn't good, but I'm just saying, look at that. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you for the hugs. Oh my gosh. I told you I see the world through the eyes of a child. I get so excited about the little big things, as my friend Tracy says. Wow. You see how it's starting to lighten up a little bit? Man, I tore up the steps at my house and I was like, oh, I gotta get that. It was brilliant, shining through the front windows because I didn't pull the blinds last night. I was like, holy cow, it's so beautiful. How's everybody doing? Hey, Wakeshoe, how are you doing today? Are you cooking today? What about you, Rob? What are you up to? Who's still here with me? Is Mr. Darrell still here? Can everybody hear me all right? I know I say that every day, but this internet, I was on the phone with Verizon yesterday for an hour. Are you there, Darrell? Oh my goodness, these dogs are having a fit. Right. Perhaps I am frozen. Are you there, Darrell? Kelly, can you guys hear me? Let's see what's on there. Oh my goodness. Let's see what it says. I think I'm frozen. Um, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Ohio native. Can you guys see me okay? Can you hear me okay? I really don't want to talk to myself. Ohio native, you can hear me. All the way in Ohio. Hello. How are you doing, kid? Are you Miss or Mister? Yeah, I'm behind the camera, Mr. or Miss Ohio native, because I wanted you to see the sunrise instead of me. And I will put the camera over here when I do the reading. But oh, I just want to look at that right now. Okay, Mr. Ohio native, yay! I got some more guys in here. I love my girls. I have Kelly in here. I'm not sure where Daryl is. And Dean, I don't know if he's in the. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. I think of them as hugs. I'm waiting for Jasmine and let's see who else. I'm a little bit early from what I've been trying to do because that sun snuck up on me because usually lately at 6 o'clock it's dark as heck out here, but you see how it's getting lighter and it'll eventually just be as soon as I said that, did you just see that? Hey, Fern, is that your name? Fern? Good morning. Good morning to you, everyone. It is Monday, August 18th, and the summer is just flying away. What the heck is going on here? Oh my gosh. I wonder if Christopher's coming on. His son's birthday is on the 22nd. Oh, it's a sunrise, sweetheart. Sunrise in the morning with me. Sorry about that. I'm just ready to go today. Ready, ready. I'm like this in the morning, but as soon as 7, 8 o'clock comes, I'm falling asleep. That's okay, sweetheart. That's okay. You hear my dogs? They are just not listening. They'll calm down in a minute. They get so upset. They have separation anxiety when I leave the room. They know I'm out here on the porch because they can hear my voice. All right, they're gonna calm down. Hopefully. I'm waiting on mine. 326 in California. That's where my friend Tracy lives. Tracy in the Wild West. It's one of my friends. Check out her channel. Check out Kelly's channel. Is Teacher Kelly Tag. She has some funny things of different people who were teachers. You would never know who was teachers before. So it's very interesting, Kelly. I love it. There were a bunch of shorts about teachers who were, I mean, stars that were teachers in the past. I'm going to open up my, I have my books in the bag, guys, because when it rains, this porch gets covered with rain. So let me take them out of the bag. And you get to look at me now. I know your favorite part of the day when I come on the camera. Good morning. Can you still see the sun right there? It's all faded. So good morning. How are you guys today? You doing okay? Let me do this here. Oh my goodness, it's not straight. I'm crooked. Maybe I should sit that way. But good morning, guys. I have a little jacket on because it's a little bit chilly, but yeah. Good morning. There's Kathleen. Kathleen, it's sleepy time for Kathleen, but she woke up for me. Little old me, Kathleen. That's my girl. So Kathleen. Oh, Kathleen. When you are done watching me, and this is a replay, you have to go to the beginning because God made a beautiful sunrise today. You are not going to believe it. But as soon as it came, it passed. And I was trying to get the camera out. Oh, wait till you see it, Kathleen. It is gorgeous. And then it just goes away. As soon as I said that, it went away. But I took a picture of it too. So it says, your doggos just want to be involved in whatever you're doing. Yes, that's true. But I bring them out here and they're bad. As soon as somebody walks by, holy guacamole, they are barking and barking, and you don't want your ears to get hurt. So, see, they calm down. They're calm. I think so. They're calm now. So, good morning, Kathleen. How are you, honey? Kathleen's one of the people that's doing the challenge. She's been doing it for 5 or 6 weeks now, and she is doing so well. Slow and steady, slow and steady. That's what the whole program's about. And it's also so you can challenge yourself and you can challenge yourself, but don't overwhelm yourself because that's guess what? That's when we quit. You know, that's when we quit when we overwhelm ourselves. Um, okay, Kathleen, I understand. If I could sleep, I'd be right there with you. But thank you, thank you. Doing my head in. Nice view. Thank you. How are you today, sir? How are you? I can't read, Mr. I look out my window, I see two factories. Oh, I'm sorry. Come over here and look through the camera. Hey, you'll have to go to the beginning doing my head. It was such a beautiful, beautiful um, sunrise. It was so beautiful. So when they do the replay, you'll have to look at it. It was just red and orange. Where's my breakfast, Grandma? Live to die? Why would you live to die? I'm not a grandma yet. I wish I was. But if you want me to be your grandma, okay. KP, good night. Okay. I'm a granny slammer. You want to stay here on my religious channel? Because that's kind of disrespectful, don't you think? Do you want to stay here? Because I'm willing to be friends with you, but I would never disrespect you or anything that you believed in. So I wish you would have the same respect. Okay, if you don't want to, thank you. You have a great day too if you're leaving. That's putrid. You're right. They're doing. I'm welcoming anybody, but please don't disrespect me or God. That. Thank you for apologizing. There, I love you, kiddo. Hey, Kevin Anthony, how are ya? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for apologizing, live to die. I hope that's not really the way you think about things, live to die, because you have so much to live for. You're only what? You said 26? Hey, OP Gamer Z. Good morning from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Oh, you're leaving me, live to die? Okay, sweetheart. Okay, kiddo. You take care of yourself, okay? There's Andres. Hello. My person who I thought was my student, but he's not. Good morning, Akshay. We're talking about God today. Thank you for saying I'm hot. Hey, my husband thinks so too. How is my day going today? Oh, Andres, you should, whenever this is a replay, you have to see the beginning of it. Oh, thank you, Live to Die. He says, I can't troll you because you're too sweet. Thank you. That makes my heart happy. Can you hit the like button? Because that's a big hug, and that's how I like to make up with people. Big hug. Thank you. That was so nice of him. Do you see that? Andres, it was such a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. It was orange, and it was so gorgeous. I can't even believe. I just, and when I'm in awe, if I can't talk, that's magnificent. Okay. Um, Akshay, I already have a license for that, so I don't need any of that. Thank you. But do you want to talk about the Word of God? Okay. Is that Isaac? Isaac? I am horrible with reading names. You should see me whenever I was teaching kindergarten and the first day of school. I was like, oh boy, how do I pronounce this? Because you don't want the little kids to think you don't know their name, you know? Because kindergartners think that their kindergarten teacher is like the bomb, you know? Like she's perfect, she knows everything, and she's here to teach us. But if I can't even pronounce their name, that's pretty bad. Oh my goodness. So let's see, what are we going to talk to today? Um, let me put my coffee down. I don't want to spill it. All right, let's see. Ma'am, why are you? Okay, Mr. Axel, how are you today, sir? Would you like someone to say that to your mama? I'm here to talk about God. Do you want to respect me or do you want to go scroll on by, honey? Because I really don't care what you say. I'm here to spread the word of God. Thank you so much, Holy Pixel. Moonlight, that's a cute name. Hello, Grandma. You look beautiful. You are so. Thank you. Do you like my glasses? I just got them. Look, this thing comes off. Isn't that cute? Look. I love these glasses. Christopher, hey, Grandma. Can you make me some chicken tenders? I wish I was a grandma. I wish I was. I guess I'll be a grandma to all you guys. I don't have any. My two boys are 37 and 34, and they won't let me be a grandma. What's up with that? They don't want to bring any kids into this world. That's what they say. And I really like that. I really wanted to buy them to my grandmother. Wow. I like it so beautiful. Can you always teach me the word in private? Oh man, been too much beautiful. I wish you. Okay. Yeah, I have two sons and no daughters, but I can adopt some on here, I guess. I don't know. Um, yeah. So you know what? You can stop here, Holy Pixel, and I'm ready to talk about protection. And I am safe and secure on my journey through life. I wish that Live to Die was still here so he could hear the word of God, because his name kind of scares me, Live to Die. Um, when my path through life feels difficult or scary, I can find peace knowing that I am in the presence of God. I am not always, I may not always be able to see how the road ahead will bend, but if I fear the unknown, I won't be able to enjoy the journey. So I live with faith in the protecting presence of God that is within me. You have it deep inside you, and it is something how, you know, good morning, Fuzzy Booger. How are you doing today? Yeah, I have wind chimes, but you know what? My husband moved them over here. He moved them over there because it kept setting off the ring camera. Okay, what are you saying there? Everyone, please subscribe to her channel because she looks same as my granny. I love my granny. Bye bye. See you at the next live chat. Thank you, honey. Moonlight. Is there nowhere private? Ramsey, I can't find. I don't know what you're talking about, sweetie. Okay, so we have protection from God. Wherever I am, God is. Whatever I am doing, I'm in the presence of wisdom, love, and peace. I live in this awareness, peaceful and sure that God within is guiding me along a path of safety. I reject fearful thoughts and claim courage and confidence. I affirm protection in my prayer practice and feel peaceful and secure. I love to be at peace. Don't you love to be at peace? I I just I just like when I'm just all riled up and people just try to ruin my day, and it makes me so like ugh, and you got to breathe and you got to try to be at peace because some people just try to ruin it. And I'll tell you the story in a little bit after this. Um like walking a lighted path on a dark night, I move through life knowing God is always with me. And it says, "You, O Lord, will protect us. You will guard us from the generation forever." And that's from Psalms chapter 12, verse 7. You, O Lord, will protect us. You will guard us from the generation forever. From this generation forever. Anyways, let me tell you something. Without God, I don't know what I would do. I talk to God all day, and he's probably like, would you please be quiet? I talk too much, as you can see. Even if you guys weren't here, I'd still be talking. So, anyway, so it's true. It really is true. Uh, I don't know. I just have a lot to say, I guess. I don't know. So, he lights the path as we walk. Do you ever feel like you're in the darkness and, um, I don't know, like everything is just going wrong and it's just dark? I have been there so many times, and I'm trying to stay like, nope, no crying, because you know how me, I cry like that. Um, but I've been like, when you're like in a dark hole and you're just trying to climb your way out, and you got your nails in there and you're climbing out of this dark hole, and you finally get up out of the dark hole and you stand up and someone kicks you in the shin and pushes you back. Do you ever get like that? Honest to Pete, I'm telling you, um, I get like, I'm a happy person. I really am. And even when I'm sad, I'm like this. Um, but sometimes it just comes out and I'll just be bawling and it's like, why am I crying? But I guess all that sadness from people pushing me down and pushing me down, it just, do you ever get like that, guys? Like, I just like, why? I mean, I'm nice to people. Why do they want to hurt me? You know, why do they want to disrespect me? Why do they want to push me back in that black hole? Because it's really lonely down there. It's dark. And I don't like to be in the dark. I really don't. Of all my senses, sight is one of my most important senses. I mean, you know, you can lose your hearing, you can lose your sense of smell. I hate most people because of my experience with them. Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. Doing in my head. The view is beyond perfect. Thank you so much, Mara. Hey, Elliot. Do you see how Elliot spells his name? That is so cool. I say that every time. I probably embarrass you every time. But doing my head in, hey, I'm telling you what, brother, I'm telling you, I get into a darkness sometimes. And it's rough. I mean, sometimes I go like this to myself. Everywhere I go, there you are. You know, it's like I'm just so getting like I don't want to be me, you know? It's like everywhere I go, there you are. It's like go, but you can't get away from yourself. But it's not really yourself, it's other people trying to ruin what you have, what you're trying to do. And um and it's not all people. Um Wish I knew your name. What's your name doing my head? And because I don't like that. I don't like saying that. What's your real name? Because I'd rather call you that. Thank you so much, Jesus Image. I've had problems with people for no good reason. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but people push. You know what I say sometimes? Your name's Nick. Okay, great. Nick, I am telling you what, there are people that, you know why they do that, Nick? And it took me a long time and my husband trying to drill it in my head. Um, they're not happy with themselves. They see that you love God and you are a happy person and you have a pure heart, and they're pushing you down because they don't want you to excel, and then they go down. You know, when I was teaching, I had a lot of that because I'm very creative and I do things, um, you know, on my own. I like to make my own. I never had money to buy like decorations for my classroom. And so I would make them, or my husband would help me make them. And my classroom was always bright colors because I wanted kindergarten to be the best year of their life, that have them have the foundation before they start the other grades. And I have kindergartners that still come to my house to visit me. And they call me. My one student I'm always bragging about, he's going to be a orthopedic surgeon. He just got accepted into medical school. And you know who he texts? He texts me. And I was bawling. I'm like, Sammy, you know, I, I guess, you know, you think that you don't mean a lot to somebody. And I'm telling you what, when, see, I'm trying not to be a crybaby, but when Sammy tells me things that happen in his life, that's like, he's like, I had him when he was 5 years old and he's 23 now. I mean, for him to still remember Mrs. Davis, I mean, what the heck is going on there, you know? So, Nick, don't give up on humankind. There are good people. It's just who we have to pick them out, you know? Like, um, my husband and I, we have our little family, but like my siblings and that, they're so toxic and I love them to death, but I can't be around them because they bring out the worst in me and they've always been jealous. Yes, wait, see, obviously because you're a good person that listens and understands. Yeah, I try to listen, but Nick, I'm a talker. Because you know what, Nick, what prayer is, and I'm talking to everybody here. Prayer is talking to and listening to God, and I'm having a hard time with the listening part. I'm trying so hard to listen to God, what He wants me to do, because apparently He wants me here for something, and He gets me out of that black hole. Thank you, Jesus. I have something to say. um, the less people around, the more peace. But there are people out there that like you can talk to and that you could be friends with, because I can't. Nothing against the ladies. I never really have real close growing up. Female friends. Most of my friends were guy friends because I got along with them better, and they always respected me. They never swore in front of me, and um, they just respected me. My girlfriend, though, they would say bad words in front of her and talk about nasty stuff. And um, so they, I felt bad because she would get so mad at me. In fact, I haven't talked to her in a while, but they would get so mad at me because they respected me, but they talked to me the way I presented myself. I didn't come in, and say, F you and all that, and what the F's going on and stuff. They just they saw how I was, and they respected that. And when my friend, she had a mouth on her too, but it's just but since then, I don't know. I don't try to hurt people's feelings. I mean, I don't, I didn't want them in disrespect, because I would tell them, don't talk to her that way, but they're like, ah, she's just one of us, it's like, okay. But sometimes I would feel left out, though. I'd feel left out because when I would go, like when we were having a party, and I would go up to the restroom, and I could hear through the vent what they were talking about. They would like be laughing and talking all their nonsense, and then when I come back, it was all sweetness. And I'd be like, can we still talk? But yeah. So the Christ within is my spiritual shield. Each morning, I wake up secure in the knowledge I am spiritually safeguarded. This understanding is my rock, especially when life is uncertain. Well, I have that too. Like, I sometimes I don't know which way to go, and that I got, you know, because of my health, I had to retire from my job, which was my lifeline. I love those kids, and I had to retire, and it's hard, so hard. No crying, Sally. All right. In prayer, I changed my focus from the shifting state of the world and the circumstances of my life to the truth of God. In this realm of perfection and peace, I am enveloped in divine love and feel the protection of spirit. You have to look for this, guys. You have to look for the, God and what he's saying to you. It just doesn't say, he doesn't say, hey, Nick, how about you go do this today, and I want you to go down this path, and then go to college, and then there's a job waiting for you here. He doesn't say that. His time is, his watch is not the same as ours. We can pray for things and thank God when we receive our gifts from him, but it's not on our time, it's on his time. But he's there telling us things, but we don't listen. Well, I don't listen, but it's hard. And you can't find this peace and divine love and feel the protection of the Spirit because we're too busy in our lives today. The hustle and bustle and things like that. And we're just so busy. Think about it, guys. We're running our kids here and there, and even me. I don't know. It's hard because he says, yes, but talk about people who don't listen to God's voice. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying sometimes we can't hear him. Our lives are so busy compared to when I was growing up. Things were more slow, go with the flow kind of things in the 60s and 70s. Um, I was born in 65. So things in the 70s, like kids were going outside and play, and we didn't come home until, get our dinner, and then we would go out, and when the street lights came on, we had to go home, But nowadays, you can't even let your kid in your front yard. So, um, so anyway, it's just so busy, busy, busy. We need to slow down. And I was telling everybody how my mom used to always wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I started waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, Mom, what's going on here? And you know what she said? She said, that's because God's waking you up because it's quiet. There's no one to interfere with when you're talking or listening to God. Your prayer time should be that time, Sal. And I was like, oh. Then my son, who's 34 now, he calls me and said, he lives in Texas, and he says, Mom, this 3 o'clock in the morning stuff, don't be giving me your curse. I said, it's not a curse. He goes, I said, well, did you pray? He goes, no, I went back to bed. What did he say? What did Nick say? Not just busy, but anger towards people messes with your peace. Yes. And you know what, Nick, we have to have self talk and we have to get rid of the negative. You know what I mean? Being negative. I was like that a lot. I was like, oh, this happened, this happened. And I thought, we were doing this activity when I was in school for this class I had to take. And hi, North Korea. Um, and it was do a thing of all the positive things in your life. And I was like, oh. And I'm so used to saying, well, the furnace broke down, or, you know, we need a new toilet, or, you know, these kids are messing up my yard, throwing papers in there, or anyone. Yes, Bob, I will pray for your mom. It's just the negativity I had, and I have to let go of that. Um, what I wanted to say too, one of my sons isn't speaking to me for some reason. And he has a channel and he's always talking about his depression. And I said, well, he blocked me so I can't say anything to him. But he says, I'm so depressed, this, that, and the other thing. Well, you know why he's depressed? Because he hasn't forgiven whatever we did, my husband and I. Because I just tell me what I did, and I'll make amends to it. But it really kills my heart that he does that. And I'm actually saying it without crying. So that is a big move on my part. Go, Sally. But he has broke my heart so bad. And um, yeah, it's hard when one of your own children. So now when people say, oh, we're trying to have a baby, I'm like, get a dog. Get a dog. Don't have kids. Get a dog. I look at most people like they are enemies and always anticipate problems. Yeah, you know, do you guys ever feel that way? Um, I give people a chance, Nick and everybody here on the panel. I I give people a chance and it hurts my feelings when, you know, they let me down. You know, I do everything. If you ask me for anything, you know, like when I was a teacher, if anybody needed to borrow something and um I would give it to them. Not just borrow it, give it to them. And they always trying to hurt me. But you know what? I just, like I am on here, these people that want to troll me, and I'm ignoring them. But maybe while they're trolling, they'll hear the word of God, huh? Maybe they'll change their heart because I didn't do anything to these trolls, and I'm not going to respond to them. You know what, Nick? That's another thing too. When you respond to people that are being negative, I know I've experienced it too, Nick. I've experienced negative people too. But listen, when you respond to these negative, what do they call it, gaslighting now or whatever, the negative, and they try to poke at you, and you know when you poke at a dog so many times, what's he gonna do? He's gonna bite you. But I just had that experience I told on my regular channel of I was at Aspen Dental and this person was yelling at me and she gave me a price and then she changed it $300, $3,000 more, okay, to get my tooth fixed. And I just calmly got up and left. And then I called her corporate office because she was like in my face and she was like going and chasing me out the place, like, you know, and I'm just like, she's following me out to the parking lot. I'm just like, whoa, you know. And then just yesterday, I hired these kids. Hi, Blue Code. I hired these kids to move some rock for me because I'm handicapped, so I can't be doing that stuff. And my husband, he he had a head injury, so he can't be doing stuff like that because he had a stroke in January. So, you're a great person to make friends with. Oh, thank you, Blue Code. Anyway, so they started doing the work on Saturday, okay? Then they did part of the rock, okay? They put it around my house, for decoration. And then they said, we want more money. They knew very well I have no way of moving that pile of rocks. Like they knew that and they wanted more money, these two young kids. And I thought, boy, they're little shysters. Um, they're trying to take me for a ride. They think because I'm old, I have money. Well, I don't have money. I'm, I'm on disability. Um, so they left those rocks there. They promised me that they would come back. Okay, because they said, I guess the one kid, he was about 20 and had some kids. I guess he needed his rent money. So dummy, dumb, gullible. That's me. I gave him the money. Okay, he said he would be back. He came back late, an hour and a half late. And I said, that's not the way. If you're starting a business, you should run it. They started moving the rock, but they wanted to do another job for me. And they started that. I said, no, you finish that and be on your way. So they left. They left that pile of rock there. I have no way of moving that rock. Um, so I don't know. It'll just sit there, I guess. I don't know. Um, it's just, it's crazy how people take advantage of other people. I mean, I know I shouldn't have paid them. I know I shouldn't because my friend's like, you pay half and then half, you know? Well, 20 years old is a kid to me, honey. I'm 60 years old, so thank you. Did you see how they come off? They have toppers and then just regular. And then I can change them whatever I want. And there's a magnet on there. So that place is called darn, what's the name of this place? It's not, is it Frame? No. I can't remember the name of the place. It just left my brain because I'm so involved in this thing with these kids. And it's not the first time this year that happened to me because I had someone cut my grass. I paid the kid to do that, and he did a really crappy job. 20 years a kid to me, too. Brain's not even fully developed until 25. Glad to see you. See, where do I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hey guys, all of you that are coming in now, you have to watch the replay at just the very beginning, like the very 2 minutes, 3 minutes. The sunrise was orange. It was glorious, and the contrast of the tree and the sun behind it, it was to die for. It was gorgeous. I especially hate people that take advantage of the vulnerable, like kids and animals. See, that's why I don't watch the news anymore. I used to watch the news while I got ready for school, and I saw too many people hurting their own children, not just other people's children, and just destroying animals, like dog fights and things like that. I can't handle it. Um, these dogs walk over me. I go to the doctor and they're examining, for like a physical, and they see the bruises on my legs and they're like, are you okay? Is everything okay at home? And I'm like, if you look closely, those are dog paws. Because if I sit down, they jump on me. So, oh, Pittsburgh's your favorite city? You go there for your birthday. Huh. Wow. Oh, there's Daryl. Um, there's a great weather to run. Brother, got to focus on the love and the great hate. The grateful perspective is reality. That's my channel name, Sally D's Reality. I live those words. Perspective is reality, very real. I'm not talking about kids that are running around with guns and knives. I don't care about them. I'm talking about little children who the parents abuse them. Okay? I'm talking about people being abused in other ways too. Can't say that stuff on this platform, so you know what I'm talking about. My day's going really well. Those of you that have come late, you have to watch the replay because the sunrise was glorious. The contrast of that tree with the sun behind it, and then it just faded away. It's only like a minute. You have to see that with your own eyes. Yes, truly innocent kids. You know what? That's why I love teaching kindergarten because they were only 5 years old and no one's gotten to them yet, and no one's like gave them an attitude towards learning, education, and things like that. And I wanted to build the foundation um, of their education to be positive, positive education. Oh, thank you. Hey, can we be friends there, Nick? I appreciate you. I really do. And if you ever need, you just let me know and we can talk. We can talk there, buddy. I want to help you. I will be your friend, and I'm a good person. I'm usually the one that that's why you like preschool, Kelly. What's up, Grandma? You good? Yes, I am. Thank you very much, 77. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you. I really do. I really like this chat today, and everybody here is being so good. I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the United States. People should understand that people running around with guns and knives, kids, are being abused. So if they are doing that, that will give, if there is a child. Yes, I understand. I do understand that too. Hey, Dax Anderson, good morning. First time seeing you. Dean sent you? Aw, he's a good guy. You like Dean? He's a good guy. Yeah, all my people are good. I just try to do what I can do. I don't have a PayPal. So, nope, I don't have PayPal. I don't do that kind of stuff. See, I'm old. I don't know how to do that. No excuse to run around with guns and knives. Wasn't brought up with a silver. Neither was I. I worked for every single thing I did. I see a lot of kids getting jobs in the teaching field because they have their parents there or this. I wanted to earn everything I have. Just like on here, there's people that, um, do certain things on YouTube, but I just want to work for what I have because I want to know in my heart that I earned it. Like I can't steal something, and I'm not saying that I'm a saint or anything, but I have a guilty conscience. It's, we call it Catholic guilt. When you're a Catholic, they build that guilt up into your brain. Um, what time do I wake up? Usually about 3 in the morning, but I usually start this at 6:15 in the morning. It depends on if it's dark out here. Let's see here. Hey, I remember you from the homeless shelter, and oh, are you trying to get to me there? If I was at the homeless shelter, sir, I probably was donating things. Um, Also, I've never been to rehab, but hey, if you want to try to get me, you're not going to ruin my day, sir. So move along. I've never gone around and hurt anyone because I've gone through a hard time or got problems in my life. Yeah. Give me, okay. I think that Mr. 77 needs to go to a nice island for a vacation. Oh, take someone else's credit card. So, Big D, can you take care of that for me? Give him the ticket. Um, wish I had as much subscribers as you. Then I just got those subscribers, love. I I only had like 200. Um, I don't know what happened. I think God's grace. I don't know. Um, I don't know. um, I just came on here. Um, I just came on here to because I was very lonely. Like I told you guys, I had to retire early, and I missed. I know Kelly's probably tired of hearing the story. Um, I miss the camaraderie of the kids making noise and playing with one another, and the teachers coming in and gossiping, and the parents coming in and requesting special things for their kiddos, and all of that. And sometimes when you say, oh, I wish I didn't have to go to work today, be careful what you wish for, because someday your job may just be gone. And due to my health, I had to quit my job, and I miss it every day, especially this time of year when they have all the school supplies out and kids are getting ready to go back to school. They're buying new clothes. What I should really do is just stay home while all this excitement is going on, while the kids are getting ready for school, because um, it's breaking my heart, you know. Anyway, so it makes me sad too when people come on here and I'm talking about God and trying to give them positive to start their day. Some people think they are comedians. You're right, Nick. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Look at the sunrise for a minute. Just for a minute. I gotta pull myself. All right. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Try not to do that today. I need help. You're right, Nick. I know. It just I'm not sad. It's happy tears because you guys are all here with me. I'm just anyway, I was lonely and I started this channel, and she was talking about how many subscribers I had, and I just wanted a couple friends to talk to, and now I have friends all over the world. And the funny thing is, like, my husband, he likes to listen to about my stuff and everything. In fact, I even had my husband put on a yellow wig, and he was acting like he was a hairdresser. You guys got to watch my shits and giggles. Um, oh man, you guys have to watch my shits and giggles. Especially the one where I say that I'm going to a new beautician. It's really my husband dressed up, and we didn't even have a script or anything. We were just playing off of one another, and you have to watch that one. But all of you that just came, make sure that you look at the beginning of this, because that's sunrise. Hi Shane, how are you? Taylor, how are you? Let's see. There's my friend Chris there. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. And I apologize, guys. I'm just, I don't know what is wrong with me. What's right? Let's do a short, um, do a short list, say what's right with me. I am from India. I respect your, I'm so sorry about that. Shorts creator. Hello, grandmother. Like I said, I wish I was a grandma. Every one of these wrinkles I got. My kids were good though. I earned all my wrinkles, but my boys were pretty good when they were growing up. They never really gave me any hassle, you know, like running the streets or anything. And my kids also went to college in high school. My kids went to college in high school. Do you believe that? I don't know where they got it from. Not me. Good morning, Dean. Thank you for sending somebody over here. I know you have me playing in the background. I really love you, kid. Um, Dean's a friend of mine. He is a dasher, and he delivers stuff, and he works hard. Um, y'all work hard, right? Isn't it something how you make money, it takes you forever, but then with a drop of a hat, you know, you get ahead a little bit, and they you get ahead a little bit, and then the water heater breaks, your car breaks down, and then there you go, right back down into the black hole that I was talking about. Because, hi Paula, good morning. That black hole that I get in sometimes, you know, you try to struggle and to get out of that black hole, and then you stand up and someone pushes you right back down in that hole. So, yeah, just like Nick said, don't let people get you down, right? I hope my talk with you today, Nick, and everybody else, that really, um, I hope that helped you in some way. And some of you that were trolling and then changed your ways and apologized to me, I really appreciate that as well. I really do. That just goes to show that you are a better person, okay? Um, to say sorry for something that you did trying to hurt somebody and then you say you're sorry, that was very nice. So, thank you, Paula. Um, so, I don't have any Kleenexes out here, but again, I apologize. Thank you. Thank you, Nick. I hope you come back. Where do you live at, Nick? Is it nighttime where you are? Is it like a lot of people are like in another country and it's like either afternoon or nighttime, or like Kathleen rolled over and said hi to my friend Kathleen, and I think Paula's on the same time zone as me. You're in Australia, so you're probably nighttime now. It is, let's see, 7:10 a.m. here. So it's 9 to your Monday's already over. So you're like 8 hours different. Wait, is that 8 hour difference? You're 8 hours ahead of me? Well, you're almost ready to go night nights. Wow. You're Australian? That's such a beautiful place. Do you live in a nice area? I mean, I don't know. America has a lot of places that aren't nice to live with a family. 14, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. My mind. Hey, I taught kindergarten. I didn't do that kind of math. um, yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is. Yeah. Um, 12 hours? Well, if it's 9:10 there and it's 7:10 here, that's not 12 hours. Hey, Tyrese, how are you? Welcome back. You're a really busy city. So, what do you do? Are you a boss? Um, hello, Rahu. Okay, welcome. Hi, Arun. How are you? Mrs. Paula says, hi, Daryl. What do you do for a living, Nick? I'm just curious. I'm not being nebby. If you don't want me to know, that's okay. But I was a teacher. Paula was a counselor, and Kelly's a teacher. There's a lot of teacher friends I found on here. Yeah, I got my, I, I got a truck and do furniture deliveries. Oh, you're a muscle guy, huh? You got the muscle, so you would have no trouble moving this rock for me. I'm just kidding you. Oh, yeah, you would do pretty well if you were living down the street. You'd say, "Hey, Sal, let me get my wheelbarrow. I'll move that for you." Yeah, those little dummy little kids. I got rooked again, just rooked. But live and learn, I guess. I don't know. My friend just one of my other friends went to Alaska 3 times. My friend Ruth, I think she just went on her second Alaskan cruise, and they all get to travel. And you know, I'm here. My cousin was over yesterday, telling me about his trip and everything. He's like, "When was the last time you guys went on a trip?" I'm like, "Probably our honeymoon 40 years ago, because I've been married 40 years to the same person. So that's a long time." But no, we don't get to go on vacation. I'd love to go down to Texas to see my son's house. He bought a house, but I've never been there.
I think like 2 years ago or something like that, he bought a house. So, all right, guys, have I talked your ear off? Are you ready to start the day? Well, Nick's already done with the day. So, um, hey, I actually made it through without freezing up, or am I frozen now? Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Oh, he lives in Lubbock, Texas. Don't ask me where that is because I don't. No, I know about the area where it is, but I've never been there. I would love to go there. Not frozen. Paula, I made it through a whole show yesterday and today. I guess that little thing really worked, that booster thing. Thank you, Nick. You've been awesome too, kiddo. I really respect you, okay? Please come back and see me. I'll be thinking about you and I'll be praying with you. I'll be praying for you, okay? So check out Mrs. Paula's channel and Daryl's DIY. Um, Paula just hit 1,000 subscribers. We partied with her yesterday. She didn't want to do what I wanted to do, but I'll do my 400 dance. I'm going to do a dance, guys, with balloons. I bought them, but now they're starting to deflate, so I better get in there and start doing that dance. I really appreciate you, Nick. I do. Um, and when I say that I'm going to pray for someone, I really do it. So I'm going to be praying for you as soon as I get off of here. And anyway, I love you guys, and you're my heart. And I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you when I see you. Right? All right. Bye. Nick says, Paula says, see you, Nick. Okay.